everyone, it's Sonja. So today I'm going to show you how to get my modern beachy wave, is what I call it. So I'm going to do a hair tutorial today, and I'm going to show you how to get this look that I just did. I filmed a video for you guys yesterday. It didn't record, so this is what it's going to look like when you're all done. So stick with me and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so the first thing I usually do is air dry my hair. In the winter, I normally take a shower at night and then let it air dry. So after I wash my hair, whether it's at night or in the morning, I put a little bit of coconut oil on just the tips of my hair. Tips are way down here. Because my hair is so dry because I bleach it, so I put a little bit of coconut oil, and then I used to put volumizing mousse, which I figured out I don't need anymore. It's just, it doesn't really do anything. So instead I use, right now I'm really liking, it's a 10 Miracle Styling Cream. I put like maybe a quarter a size in my hands, and I work it mostly through this part of my hair and just a little bit to smooth it on top, because my hairs, as I'm getting older, is just getting a little more fuzzy on top. So I work it through, let it air dry, because the less heat you do, the better. I normally curl my hair with steam curlers, and I did a video for you guys yesterday with my steam curlers, and I don't know what I did, but it did not record, and I lost the whole thing, and I was so upset. So today my hair is not washed in air. I actually sprayed it down to straighten it, and if you know that it's such a pain to do your hair, and then to have to spray it down and undo all the work you did. Ugh! I could have just screamed yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, I put a picture of myself on there, just a little bit annoyed with myself that I have a new camera I'm still figuring out. So anyway, let's get on with the tutorial. So air dry hair. So the first thing I do is in the morning, if I might need to blow dry it upside down a little bit just to get a little more oomph here. But today, this is just, my hair was curled yesterday, and now I sprayed it down. I have a lot of hair. It's really thick. I usually get it thinned out, but she didn't thin it out enough this time. So it's really bushy right here. So I'm fighting with it to not be so bushy on the sides. I'm a product of the 80s, so we always had big hair, and I always liked I have a round face. And so I always think, the higher the hair, the smaller your face looks. It's just an 80s thing. I don't know. But if I don't curl it right or give myself some volume here, my hair looks like a triangle, and then it's always flat here, and then look how bad that looks. But if you have some oomph, what I figured and how I like my face is a little bit of oomph, and it looks better. So first thing you do, if you don't have steam curlers, I am going to do a video using the steam curlers because I like to use those. They don't cause any heat damage. It's just water and a little bit of salt and some steam, but I won't talk too much about those today since I'm going to do a video on that. So I clip up most of my hair. I always kind of part it down the middle. You need a 1-inch curling iron. This is just my hair curls pretty easy. So this is an Infinity Pro Conair, and I have it set. It goes to 400. I have it set at 360 because I have so much product on my hair from yesterday. I have hairspray, I have a heat styler, I have everything in it. So I don't really need to do anything to it today to prep it. But if it was like fresh washed hair, I would get some heat styler. Right now I like the Paul Mitchell hot off the press. If I didn't already have a bunch of stuff in it, I would spray each strand, pull it through. This is the long way to do your hair, I think, without the curlers. Comb it through. Okay, so this is just how I do it. You can do whatever way you want. The bottom ones, I go ahead and clip because it's easier. And the trick to the way I do my hair is I leave about this, I don't know, what is that, an inch and a half of the ends out. I don't curl completely to the ends because I don't want that overdone prom looking hair. So just release it. See how easy my hair curls? Let it cool. Go to the next one. So this takes a while, and you guys figure out what works for you, what curling iron works for you, what heat styling products work for you. I have a hard time because I have so much thick hair that people with different hair will use different products that'll work for them. So hopefully I can figure out how to speed this up too, so you guys won't have to sit and watch me curl my whole head. So just Just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you guys ever see that video where that girl was showing how to curl her hair? And she said, oh, you leave it in for 20 seconds, whatever, and her hair just broke right off. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Don't do that. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm still so mad about yesterday, you know, to do all that work and to wash your hair. So this is how I do the ends. You always want to have the curl going down, and you could also, instead of doing it the way I do it, you could also take a piece, start further up and then just keep releasing it and pulling it, releasing it, pulling it, till you get it about where you want it. But sometimes when I do that, you get a funny loop that won't curl. I don't know why. But this is just how I do the ends underneath that you're not going to really see. Anyway, so if I get that funny loop in it, no big deal. Kind of just strikes me on the mood which way I do it. As you can see, my hair underneath is way darker than... Now, if you have really hard hair to curl, you know, obviously heat protect it. You could also like spray it with hairspray while it's cooling. And that'll really keep it. If I do it with the curling iron, it lasts a good couple days. If I do it with the steam curlers, then it, I have to kind of touch it up the next day because it doesn't quite. So just take your next layer, pin it on top of your head. I always curl away from my face, and I kind of split it down the middle. That's just the way that I like it. I like the curls to all go this way, and because I find if I curl them the opposite way on my hair, I have too much hair on the side and then it's just too bushy looking. So that's just what works for me. So again, this is all my hair. You should use a heat styler. I don't need to because I used a ton of stuff on my hair yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can kind of feel it too when it gets too hot if you're brave. I never use a glove because to me gloves are just annoying. That was a good one. See that? See how fast my hair curls? It's crazy. Now my daughter, I am going to do a hair tutorial with her. Just a little piece I missed. With her hair, she has really long, thin hair. And so for her, the Caruso steam curlers work great. So I'm going to do, whenever she lets me, she just graduated from high school, so she is not in the mood to do anything but sleep. Now see, that's that little loop I'm talking about, this piece right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's not going to curl. That's why I don't like always doing it that way. I do have a wand one that doesn't have, but I don't like the way it's shaped. It's bigger at one end and smaller at the other. So now this piece you're going to be able to see. So instead of clipping it, I hold the curling iron upside down, start at the bottom, and just wrap it around. And that's how I do the top of my hair so you don't see that kink. And just kind of, there. Let it cool. This is going pretty fast today. I guess I don't usually talk to myself when I do my hair. I'm usually watching. Usually what I like to do is have my iPad in the bathroom. No, I'm not going to do that. Can watch all you guys on YouTube to see what you're doing while I get ready. I wonder if you do that, let me know if I'm not the only one who watches YouTube videos while I put my makeup on and do my hair. This one kind of fell out. Yeah, it came out of the clip. So, to do. Probably hear some background noise outside. I have my window open. It's really nice today. There we go. Okay. Another one. See, what else can I talk to you guys about? I'm pretty sure I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch this whole thing. Missed some more pieces. I always check in the mirror at the end to see if I missed any pieces. So again, this piece is in the front. So I'm going to curl it this way. perfect. The way I do my hair, the less perfect the better. Because you don't want perfect looking curls for every day unless you're going, I don't know, to a wedding or someplace fancy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, wait to the top. We're almost to the top. See, I have a lot of hair. Almost to the top. One more layer. Okay, again down the middle. This piece. Now, since we're close to the top, I am going to just wrap it so that I don't get those funny kinks. Leave your ends out. I hope you can see. Now, sometimes for those of you who, like my top, oh, it's not going to want to curl today. So, what's your deal here? Try it this way, see. If your hair doesn't want to curl on top, or if you want it curlier on top, you can do some curling iron aerobics here. Try to get it out. And then take one of these little clips that I get from Walmart and just clip it. Clip the curl. And then it'll cool up there, so then that'll make it a little more curlier. There. This piece is still curly from yesterday. I think I'm taking too big of pieces. I'm just in a hurry, so I'm just so happy to hope I get this video up because I've had a few people request hair tutorials, and it's like, you know, when you get a video done, you really want to hurry and get it up. You don't want to wait forever. Okay. So I have another big piece of hair. I'm taking two big pieces. This one I'm going to try wrapping again. If you can see. Ooh, that was not good. Wrap this one. But you'll see at the end it all works out. Even if the curl isn't perfect or if it has a funny kink, it's okay. Because I will show you my little trick so it does not look so done. But you have to hang with me here. I need to get a better curling iron. It always gets, my hair gets caught on that little bolt on there. It's so annoying. But I also believe I cut that piece the other day. You ever do that, or you just have a wild hair and you just, oh look, I missed a whole piece here. You just take the scissors and cut your hair. That's what I did. The sides were bugging me, so I just took the scissors and cut them, and now I'm regretting that. So don't do that. Then I always go to my stylist. She's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I tried to do it myself." And then they have to fix it, and it ends up costing you more money in the end. Okay, take this out. We're almost done. This is a long way to do your hair. Okay. You know, I'm kind of a big believer, if you can afford the most expensive curling irons out there, then go ahead and get them. But if you can't, you know, if it's not in your budget, which it's not in my budget because I don't work in the summer since I work for the school system, I just try to find the best quality I can of things within my budget. You know, I don't believe you have to have the best of everything. There's some things that are worth the money, and there's some things that just aren't worth the money. Now, of course, if I could afford the best of everything, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the best of everything, but I cannot. So I fake it. People don't know. I don't think everybody, you know, there's some things you can tell, but for the most part, I think you can fake high quality things. Okay, I'm gonna try to clip this one. When everybody's hair curls different, you know, you have to play around with your hair and figure out what works for you. This is just what works for me. Some people need it at a higher setting with a lot more heat spray. Some people's hair curl really easy, so they don't need, there's a piece I cut, they don't need it that hot. Kind of in the middle. Just kind of play with it till you get it the way you like it. Like straighter pieces a little more around my face. Okay, we're finally to the top. Yay! I believe I'm showing this, letting you guys see. Now when you get to the top, you kind of part it. Oh, I still have the clip in there. Huh. When it gets tangled. But see how much curlier that piece is because I clipped it up and let it cool. I don't know if you can see. You can see it? So if your hair is really hard to curl, you could clip them all and let them cool and then spray them with a little hairspray while they're in the clips and let them cool and then take it down, and that'll really make a difference. Okay. Oh, I didn't have much at the top there, did I? Okay, so I like, some people, if you like your hair more up and out of your face, then you want to curl it more back in a way. I like mine kind of in my, a little more hiding my face because, you know, like I said, I think I have such a round face that I kind of want my hair to frame my face, and I have a giant forehead, but I don't want bangs because I like, if I work out, or which I don't do that often, but I like my hair to be able to fit behind my ear, especially working with kids and stuff. I'm always looking down at my book, and I can't stand having like the long swept bangs like right in my eyes. It drives me crazy. So I like to be able to get it out of my face, even though I don't like the look of that. That's just how it is. So I like this part to be more forward, so you over correct it, or I don't know what you call it, but you pull it more forward and then take your curling iron, there you go, and curl it and pull it more towards the front. My camera just turned off. I don't know why. I turned it back on. Like I said, new camera, so I'm kind of liking this. Here's another piece I missed. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, we're finally to the other side. I have more hair. I don't know about you guys, but I have more hair on one side of my head than the other. This side has more hair. But, you know, everyone has their calyx and the way your hair likes to go. So mine likes to lay in the front better to the right than it does to the left. So even though I have more hair on the right, I still have it going to the right. You know how you look better. Everybody knows what their good side is nowadays. We didn't used to know that when we were younger because we didn't take selfies all the time or didn't have so many instant pictures of ourselves like now. Now all the kids, they're so funny. My daughter and her friends, they all can pose like little models and they all know what their good side is. It's so funny. It's like everybody's a professional little model now. We're getting there, I promise. It's getting hot too. So this piece doesn't really want to, I guess it's curled okay. I hope this isn't too boring for you guys to sit and watch how I do this. So again, I like this more down, so I'm going to over correct it down and not put my ends in. And you have to play around with it yourself to see how you like it or the look you're going for. Some days it turns out really good. Don't you hate that? If you're going somewhere, you know, when you really want it to turn out good, it doesn't, but if you're just messing around with your hair and you're not going anywhere to maybe Walmart or something, then it turns out really good. Doesn't that irritate you? It drives me crazy. Like yesterday, it turned out pretty good yesterday, and I didn't go anywhere. Filmed it just for you guys. And it didn't record. Okay, a couple more. Okay. I promise to get better at filming too. I just don't even know what to talk to you guys about. I mean, I have a lot of things I could talk to you about, but I'm very scattered and I get a little nervous when I'm filming. So then I'm kind of all over the place. Okay, so I think I got it all. I'm gonna look at the back here. Turn around, try not to look at my messy bedroom. Okay, so if I'm in frame, am I in frame? I think I am, but I'm looking at the back, seeing if I missed any. I think I pretty much got it. Now, obviously, if you like this look, leave it like that. I don't. So now what I'm going to do to try to get the hair to stay a little longer, I'm just going to spray a little of this Paul Mitchell hot off the press in it, because what I'm going to do is straighten my ends some more. Just kind of spray this in here, let it cool, and that'll kind of hold the curl. This curl will last a couple days. So while I'm letting this cool off for a second, I'm going to tell you, I used to wash my hair every day when I was younger. Every day I would get up at 5:30 in the morning, wash my hair, blow dry my hair, curl my hair, and you know what happened? It all broke off and I had frizzy hair. So now what I do as I got older, I try to take a shower at night and let it air dry so that I'm not doing the heat, you know, on it. So, and then my secret weapon to not washing my hair is dry shampoo. I think everybody's finally discovering this. I've used this for years. Before I even knew that there was such a thing as dry shampoo, I used to get baby powder and put it on the roots of my hair. But then I didn't like the smell of it. And then I found at Sally's, truckers, someone told me that truckers use dry shampoo, and there was this kind at Sally's, so I used that, but it didn't smell very good. I don't even remember what it was. It was in a green bottle. And now dry shampoo is the craze. You can find this everywhere. And I have spent $20 on dry shampoo before, and I've tried all different kinds. The Kenra I really liked, but it always clogged, and it made me mad to spend $20 on dry shampoo and then it clogs. So what I found that I like the best right now is the Suave Keratin Infusion. This is like $3 at Walmart or at a drugstore. So even if my hair is really clean, I still hit it with some dry shampoo. And I think that kind of saves it from getting oily. So I just kind of hit my roots wherever. Another nice thing for you blondes out there, the whiter the dry shampoo for blondes, the better, because it kind of hides your roots a little bit too. Like, see how dark? I don't know if you can see how dark this root looks, but if I hit it with a ton of dry shampoo, see how it lightens it up? So wherever I tend to get the greasiest is right in here. But if I'm using dry shampoo, I've gone 5 days without washing my hair and nobody can tell. I mean, dry shampoo is like the greatest thing. And they're even coming up with some clear ones now. So if you have dark hair, because my daughter has dark hair, it's hard for her to find one that doesn't leave like a white residue. We blondes, we're lucky. Okay, I worked that in. Now this is how the craziness happens. I'm going to plug in my straightener. This is just a Jose Bear. Any straightener will work, so this just takes a few minutes. So now you're gonna see how I do my hair. I work in the dry shampoo because I like lots of volume on the top. Okay, so you're gonna see how funny this looks when I just run my fingers through my hair and just shake it. You'll see how much hair I have. It's crazy. It's too big and too insane. If you were a teenager in the 80s like me, did any of you guys like used to curl your hair with the curling iron? Like this part was all short and then this was long. I had like spiked hair at one point. I'll have to find a picture. It was pretty funny. But I used to like put a curling iron in my hair, curl it, spray it with the curling iron. It would like sizzle crunch, take it out and then tease it, hold it up and spray it some more. And then you would have, I probably had hair about this big. And I used to get perms, so it's funny. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I first shake it out. This is just too crazy and too much hair. See how curly it is back there? That's just, no. It's too done. If you like it this way, then you're done. You can just spray it and be done. But what I like to do is, like I said, I need a little more at the top of my head. I think because my hair is so heavy, it just lays so flat. So I like to take a little bit of dry shampoo and then I give it a little bit of a tease and then hold it that way and let it dry. I use a lot of products. My husband's always like, do you need all that stuff? You ever hear of natural beauty? And I'm like, nope. Yes, I need all this stuff. And no, there's no such thing as natural beauty. If you could make yourself look better, why wouldn't you? Okay. This side especially I like to have. Okay. And then a little bit in the back. If you can see. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see. So I totally comb through my curls. Other people are like, no! It'll go flat, mine won't. A little dry shampoo. And now you guys are going to know all my secrets. Okay. kind of smooth it over a little bit. Get it to where you want it. I kind of like the side swept, you know, try to cover my forehead a little bit. And the secret to getting your hair up is like, get your fingers, just get them in there. You know, hold it up, play around with it, get it to where you want it. Okay, now to the hairsprays that I like. The one I'm liking really right now is Soy Touchable Healthy Hair. And this just kind of gets it a little bit without the sticky feeling, you know, it holds it a little bit. So I kind of hold it up a little bit and then move it to where I want it. And then we'll hit it with the big guns to hold it in place. So pretty happy with this. This is still too big. Okay, here we go. This is what you do if you don't want your hair to look too done. I kind of like call it the modern messy beachy wave. So this is like too curly for me. So what you do is you take your straightener and run it over some of these curls and flatten them out a little bit. And you know, hey, you have to figure out what works for you. I like my ends to be straight because I like it to look really messy and undone. So I'm gonna try to, so I'm just gonna start taking pieces and straightening them out. This is a lot of work to make it look like you didn't do that much. It takes more work to make it look like you didn't do that much. But this is just how I get, and I really like my ends to be really straight. I don't know why, that's just the look I'm liking these days. And you just have to figure out yourself, you know, how much heat, how long you need to hold it on there. And if you have, here's another trick. If your hair is so flat on top, and it absolutely will not stick up, you can take it just to the root. I don't know if you can see. Take it just to the root and flip it up. And it'll cause a little, lift it up there. Okay. Straighten it. The back is what's really crazy. Just run your straightener through. I like a little bit of straighter pieces in the front. You know what's funny is every time it turns out a little bit different. Never looks the same way twice. And I'm not going anywhere today, so it'll probably turn out pretty good. Okay. You can see. Okay, my ends are way too curly, so I have to stand up so you can see. I have way more hair on this side. You know, and one day you can wear it more straight, and another day you can have it more curly, you know. And so this will last me a couple days, and I just sleep on it. Sometimes you can do this at night and just sleep on it and leave it really curly, and then touch it up in the morning. Just take your curling iron and fix it. So let's see what's going on in the back here. I'm gonna straighten these pieces. So. This is really funny to do this for you guys. Not in my bathroom. I've never sat down and done my hair. I've always stood up. You know, you stand at the counter. But if you're gonna sleep on it, you know, you probably don't even want to mess with the back. If you straighten your hair, if your hair is shorter than when you like it, though. I'm not liking this hair. Okay. Let's see if I got a big hole in the back of my head or not. Like I said, you just get in there with your fingers. Pretty curly today, but that's okay. By tomorrow, or if I go outside, it'll calm down. Okay, now I hit it with my big guns. This is my favorite hairspray. This is the Kenra Super Hold 25. And I don't know about you, but mine always gets clogged up. So what I do is I hold it up a little bit, spray it, get it where the way that you want it. kind of piece it out a little bit. Like I said, I like to pull mine a little more in my face, so it's not, you know, if you like it out of your face, then do it out. I like to try to hide my face a little bit. The less people see of it, the better. Okay, pretty happy with that. Make sure I don't have a big hole in the back of my head. Okay, the last thing that I do, I know this seems like a lot of steps, but I don't have to do this every single day. I only have to do it every 3 or 4 days. So what I'm liking lately, I went to Ulta and they gave me a sample of this Redken Mess Around. I don't know if you can see it. This is just what the sample looks like. I used up all the number 5 and it was, that's pretty good. And so now I'm trying the number 10 and I think that's works pretty good. It's like a cream, if you can see what it comes in. I like it better than the pasty stuff because it's really creamy. So what I'm gonna do, so let's look at the, before I put the stuff in, okay? Now I just kind of work this through the ends. And it kind of gives it, oh, it smells so good. It smells like cologne. You just put this through and this just kind of pieces it up a little bit and gives it a little bit of shine. I know this seems like a lot of work, but like I said, I don't do this every day. Just work it wherever you want piecey looking pieces. I really like it in the ends. Man, I need to get a haircut. My hair's getting way too long. And this way you can just kind of piece it so it's not just a big curl, you know. Take the pieces, piece it out. Let's see if you can see a difference in the back. See how it just looks a little more piecey? There you go. So this is my version. I'm out of breath. This is my version of the modern beachy wave. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any tips or tricks of your own that you do. This is just what I do. It's just what's working for me lately. And I am going to do a video coming up on my Crusoe curlers because it's much faster and it's not so much heat damage on your hair. But if you only do this every couple of days and you use the heat style, I think, you know, it's okay. So this is how you do the modern beachy wave, as I call it. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video and give me a thumbs up and let me know if you like it. And if you want me to do any other hair tutorials, I hope you have a great day. Bye!